And I've recognized your efforts as you talked about it at the grassroots. But the question is, how do you counter that argument to say to somebody, no, you don't really need to hitch your wagon to that person because they're going to get elected. You need to hitch your wagon to me because I'm going to do the right things. How do you address that argument? And it's big in this county, although it didn't bubble to the surface here necessarily today.
I'll tell you how I address that argument. First of all, probably in half of the events that I do, and I do 4, 5, 6 events a day, and I don't take much of Sunday off anymore. So I do a lot of events around the state. A lot of people, at least one person in half of the events comes up to me and says, "Well, I understand you're running against Gail Norton." You know, her name is Jane. But the former Attorney General for Colorado was Gail Norton. The Secretary of Interior was Gail Norton. And so people are saying, you know, you're running against Gail Norton. So I think that her name recognition, she benefits from the fact that certainly she was Lieutenant Governor, and that helps. But she benefits from Gail Norton. She benefits from her husband, Mike Norton, being the former U.S. Attorney. She benefits from Tom Norton, the former President of the Senate and gubernatorial candidate. She benefits from Kay Norton, who is the President of the University of Northern Colorado, up in Northern Colorado. The Norton name is a well-known name, but her name and record isn't necessarily a well-known name or record. But let me tell you why I am more electable than Jane Norton is. What happened in the caucuses? I won the caucuses statewide. So if she is so electable, why wasn't she the winner of the caucuses? What happened in the state assembly? I had the percentage in the state assembly, and she had to forfeit and go around the state assembly and hire kids to stand in front of Walmart and get Republican signatures at Walmart. So electability also means having a track record of winning an election. She has never won an election in her life. Bill Owens was elected governor, and she was on the ticket as lieutenant governor, but she has never won an election in her life, and she continues that record in the many elections that we've had so far. So electability, to me, is connecting with voters, is looking people in the eye and earning their vote. And if you can't do that, you can't get elected in a Republican primary or against a Democrat in a general election. That's electability. It's not just how many endorsements do I have, how much lobbyist money have I collected. It's being able to connect with voters, and that hasn't happened in this case.